When preparing for tropical weather, it's always best to know your weather terminology. We know that you've heard of a tropical storm watch or a hurricane warning, but do you know the difference between a watch and a warning? Let's break it down. A watch means that impactful weather is possible, but the threat is not imminent. According to the National Weather Service, a watch is issued to provide enough lead time to organize your safety plans. A warning means that the weather threat is occurring and/or is imminent in your area. So when a warning is issued, you need to put your safety plans into action. Specifically for hurricane season, a hurricane watch is issued when hurricane conditions are possible. This is triggered 48 hours ahead of the tropical force winds in the area that you're in. A hurricane warning means that hurricane force winds are expected, and the alert is triggered 36 hours before the arrival of tropical storm force wind. There are a lot of words you only hear during hurricane season. Words like tropical wave, hurricane, invest. You might know what some of them mean, but others not so much. So let's dive into a few words and phrases you need to know. A tropical wave is when you hear frequently before a storm forms. A tropical wave is an unorganized area of storms traveling west out of Africa. These are important to follow because around 85% of major hurricanes begin as tropical waves. Another common term you hear, invest. Invest stands for investigative area. When a tropical wave becomes more organized, the National Hurricane Center will designate the area of disturbed weather invest. Now, each invest is given a number from 90 to 99. For example, invest 90L. The L stands for the system in the Atlantic. This also allows the National Hurricane Center to run ensemble models or spaghetti models on these systems. You might also hear the term cyclone during the hurricane season. A cyclone is a blanket term for any area of low pressure that has a closed circulation. Hurricanes, tropical storms, and tropical depressions are all cyclones because they are all a closed area of low pressure. Hurricane forecast maps with squiggly lines representing the various hurricane forecast models are ubiquitous during a hurricane season, projecting where a tropical system might go. They represent a complex set of equations and algorithms that meteorologists have been using for decades, dating back to the 1950s. Now, today's models are far more complex, taking hours to run on some of the fastest supercomputers in the world. Data from satellites, aircraft, ships, buoys, and land-based sensors is fed into the model's mathematical equations to create a digital version of the atmosphere. Now, each model has a different purpose, so they use different sets of data and equations, resulting in different forecasts. Some models incorporate the date and location of past storms, while others focus only on a storm's strength or direction of movement. Ultimately, these models are restricted by available data and computing power, but they are improving every year.